It's my mama, YouTube. You look beautiful, girl. You know you always sexy and stuff. That taste is good. Oh my god, y'all. What up, YouTube? It's your girl Shonda B back at y'all with another video. Today's video, as you read in the caption, is going to be how to make homemade stew. I'm making this. I know it's April. I know it's hot somewhere, but it's not hot here. So, and we need something that's gonna kind of hang around and last. So I started my stew actually last night. I used chicken thighs and hamburger meat because I'm gonna do like a chicken and beef type of stew. Anyway, I put both of those things, well, the chicken, a whole pack of chicken thighs, I think it was like 3 pounds. I should have recorded it. It don't matter. But it was like a whole pack of chicken thighs and like a half a pack of hamburger meat, maybe like a pound of hamburger. I plan on making a lot. See, I got a big pot right here. This is an old school pot too, so y'all don't pick on my pot. Don't be joking about my pot. What anyway. But yeah, so I'm doing chicken and beef stew. I actually started it last night. I put my chicken and my hamburger meat inside of the crock pot and I let it like pretty much cook all night long, so it has fallen off the bone. It looks like mush right now. I want to show y'all. Let me see. It looks like mush right now, but I promise you the way it's gonna come together, see, that's it right there. That's a lot of butter and, you know, your broth and all that good stuff. So that's pretty much what I'm working with at the present time. All right, I'm having a hard time making my camera focus too, y'all. All right, so that's where we at. You cook, I let them cook overnight because you want them to cook so it'll like, all the meat will like kind of get like soft and fall off the bone, because don't nobody want to eat like no watered down soup that just don't have no real, well, stew that don't have no like real consistency to it. So that's step one, is to go ahead and get your chicken and your beef together and let that cook overnight in the crock pot. That's how I did it. It's the easiest way too. And then like once you put it in the crock pot, you can go ahead and season it like however you want. Me, I use show y'all what I use. Goya. I love my Goya. And this is the one that's got like everything in it, the total one. Sometimes I use a little bit of accent, but I kind of think it's cheating sometimes. And just like salt and pepper. Usually I would have cut up some onions, but I did not cut up onions and put it in it last night because I knew it was gonna cook overnight and I didn't want my onions to get like real slimy and mushy like in there. But I am gonna add some onions like in a few minutes. But I need to stir this real quick, y'all. Bear with me. Moving my camera around. My phone is going in today. So I'm stirring my meat and stuff up and it's looking good. Like everything looks good. Everything is done. Hallelujah. Praise Jehovah. Yes. Everything is looking magnificent. That's how you want it. Good and browned. So next thing is like you got to get your vegetables, all your little vegetables and stuff together. I'm using string beans. Let me see. Let's see if I can take y'all with me over here. Right here. See that? Corn, string beans, potatoes, and that's a can of crushed tomatoes back there, and a can of whole peeled tomatoes, and I got my onions sitting up there on the rack waiting for me. So yeah, I'm about to get this thing started here in a minute. All right, so oh no, that is not a good look. I am so sorry, y'all. Excuse me. Here we go. Put it back right here. I think this is my happy place for the camera. I would love to give y'all a full body because your girl is feeling like she just snatched today, honey. Yes, my water been treating me right. And the little vinegar and everything else, I've been doing hard work. Okay, so I'm about to go ahead and start mixing up. Basically, what I got right here, though, is my big pot. So since I let all my meat and everything sit in the slow cooker overnight, I'm going to take all the meat and pour it into the big pot. And then I'm going to add all my vegetables. So I'll show y'all the mixture in a minute, my little concoction after it mixes down. All right? Yes!
We're gonna be eating so good, y'all, so good. We're gonna be eating. Good food, yeah, good food.
They are outside running around playing, acting a fool. It's my mama, YouTube. Mama, say hey. Say hey, I'm vlogging.
Hello, how you doing? Now subscribe to my daughter, tag share, invite your friends.
This is my beta, y'all. You look beautiful, Miss Gal. You know you always sexy and stuff.
You know it.
I'll be like, go on, get away from me right now.
Yeah. Get away from me right now with the dramas, cause I don't want no dramas. All I want is this thick old stew.
I gotta give me some crackers. I forgot to get crackers.
You gotta go get some?
Yeah, I need some. I gotta get some crackers.
You ain't gonna ride after Jordan at Syracuse.
What?
Lackawanna!
Y'all just don't understand. My mama is like my light. Like, she give me so much life. I swear, I feel like I'm not myself being away from her, because that is like she just bring it all out of me. Like, everything, the personality, the whoop 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 whoop, everything. She bring it out. Like, I love my mommy. That's my beta right there. And for those of you who do not know, my mother was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. Let me see, in 2015, or was it 2016? It might have been 2016. Yeah, she was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer in 2016. Since then, she had to have a double mastectomy done. She went through chemo, lost all her hair, like all of that stuff like that. You know, it was not gonna do it. But she went through the, all the rigmarole of that, and right now She has basically, well, she not basically, she has beat it, like 100% beat cancer. And then on top of that, May 8th, she's having her reconstructs done, which they're gonna take like the stuff from here and put it here. So she about to be, oh my God, like for real, mama is about to be like that. She already like that, but she really about to be like that. Like, she like that now, but she about to be like that. Like that. You hear me? So, I'm so excited. So, NC, get ready to see me May 7th, because I will be down there with my mother while she's having her surgery. So, just to let y'all know, a little fun fact. You know what I'm saying? I love my beta. I love my beta. I love my beta. Beta is my mama's nickname. I've been calling her that since like, oh my God, since I was in freaking elementary school. I named her after this fish. It was like a fish in some like book that we was reading in school or whatever. And it was a pretty like colorful fish, like gorgeous little fish. But it was mean, like mean as hell. And I love my mama. She is sweet as pie. But when that damn thing get mad, oh my God, you ain't never seen nothing like it. Like, she turned into a whole animal. But, okay. Reel all that back in. Right now, I got my meat on, heating back up. Let y'all see it. See, it looks kind of like mush right now. So, I got my meat on, heating back up. And this is a very, very old pot, but it don't, I know how y'all probably looking, because everybody get on there with them shiny brand new pots and pans and glistening stuff like that. This is an extremely old pot. This was my grandmama's pot. Yeah, this was Granny's pot, and my grandma used to be a caterer. She died, she passed away from breast cancer. So I love my granny too, y'all. But anyway, I still use a lot of her pots. I have a lot of her pots and cooking, you know what I'm saying, utensils and different things of that nature. So if y'all saw before inside the pot, you see how it kind of like looks like mush. It's because I'm making stew, not soup. I'm making stew. And like I said, this is a old pot. So, you know, you see like the wear and tear on it and everything like that, but that's all good. So like I said, don't come for me in the comments about my grandma's pot, because I was straight up, you know what I mean, come through this whole little thing right here. I forget all about the camp. Just don't come for my granny pot. Don't come for my granny pot. Just don't do that. So all right, like I said, so now we got everything. Well, we got all the meat and everything in there, and that's like basically just heating up and stewing up or whatever. Now you want to get your vegetables, like all your canned vegetables. I showed y'all before, like what I have on my counter, what I'm using. I'm gonna take those. I'm gonna drain half of them and not the other half. The reason why is because I don't want it to be so thick that it's like a paste. So I'm gonna use like basically the goodness and the syrups and stuff, not syrup, but you know what I'm saying, the water that's already in the vegetable cans. All right, so I'm gonna drain, like I said, half of these. I got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 things plus the crushed tomatoes. So I'm probably gonna drain like 4 of those cans, and then add all my vegetables. Then I'm gonna add my onions and everything like that. And from that point, all I have to do is pretty much let it kind of simmer for about 2 hours. So this is like a quick stew. It's quick and not quick. It's only quick if you overnight your meat. So like I said, step 1, you get your chicken or whatever meat that you're gonna have inside of your stew. Let me change this so I can move around. If the lighting is bad, y'all, I'm so sorry. Like, I tried my best. I really did. And I'm working with what I got right now, which is the webcam. I'm gonna show y'all my setup real quickly. Check that out. This is my setup. See? That's my deep fryer. But anyway, there we go. All right, so here we go. All right, okay, so just to go over all the steps, going over all the steps. You gotta do your meat. You do your meat at night. You put your meat in the, I can't help but to look at the computer, but I need to be looking at y'all. But let me see. Here. Okay, here we go. All right, so you do your meat at night. You let that cook overnight, like I said, in the slow cooker all night long. Whatever meat you're gonna use, whether it be beef tips, chicken, hamburger meat, you can even do pork. Like whatever you want to do, whatever meat you want to do, you want to start it overnight. Let it cook all night long till it kind of turns into something that looks a little bit like mush. That's like, yeah, it's gonna look like real mushy. Let it cook till it gets like that. Once it gets like that, it'll be fine. You can let it sit to the side or whatever. Then you take it, reheat it up in a bigger pot in the morning. Reheat it in a bigger pot. And then you get the vegetables that you would like to add and your onions and everything. You can cut your onions up and put it in it at night if you want to season your meat. But me personally, I didn't do that because I didn't want my onions to get all mushy and all jack-wagoned up and, you know, all nasty and gushy. I'd rather put my onions in like now. This is the time for me to put my onions in. So I think that's all the steps pretty much. I'm not done with this video, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my stuff, and then we're gonna come back to this a little bit later. I don't know what this is. Okay. So I added everything to my stew, and you know, you guys saw it before and what it looked like. Now remind you, this is stew. This recipe is not for everybody. Everybody don't like stew, but I'm a country girl at heart. This is what we eat. This is what I made. So stew. All right, there you go. Like I said, you can. That consistency is perfect. I tasted it off cam. That taste is good. Oh my God, y'all. And this did not take all day and forever to make. Like I said, I put my meat on last night in the slow cooker, and I let that cook all night with a few seasonings. It was basically just like salt and pepper and butter. Let it cook all night long till it was falling off the bone. Then I took my meat when it was done. I sat it to the side. I got all my vegetables out. I strained my vegetables, and then I poured them in. I strained some of them. I didn't strain them all. And then I poured it in. So that is stew. Now I don't know if I'm gonna do. Either I'm gonna do some crackers or grilled cheese sandwiches with this. But so let's go over it one more time. One more time. Let's go over this one more time. Let's go over this one more time. Okay, so excuse me. Let your meat cook overnight in a slow cooker till it's falling off the bone. Season it. Season whatever you got in that pot. Okay, take that, set it to the side. Get your vegetables, strain all of your vegetables, and then basically, or strain half of them or all of them, depends on how thick you want it. If you don't want it as thick, then you don't have to strain them, but you get the gist of it. So make sure though, you're either using a tomato paste or, excuse me y'all, or crushed hold on, make sure you're either using tomato paste or crushed tomatoes. I use crushed tomatoes. I just didn't want mine to be like that bright red. That's why I didn't use tomato paste. And I didn't want it to have like a sharp, really sharp tomatoey flavor. So, yeah, mix it all up together. Let it simmer. I'm about to cut my onions up now and kind of toss them in there because I like fresh onions. You don't have to do yours that way, but I did add onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper, and like about 3 or 4 big tablespoons of sugar. I can't remember how much. Let me stop lying. I ain't do no damn tablespoons. I eyeballed it because that's what I'm used to doing. I put a little bit of sugar over in there. Don't put a lot of sugar because you're going to make it sweet. You don't want to make it sweet. Sugar brings out the flavor. It doesn't necessarily make things sweet unless you put too much. If you add too much, then it's going to be sweet. So, like, if you got to, if it's your first time making it or whatever, if you got to, just, like, use it, like, a little bit at a time. Like, you know, just and kind of stir and taste. And that is pretty much it. That's my stew. That's my stew, you all. Oh my God, I can't wait. I done already had they've been tiptoeing in here in the kitchen on me, trying to see when the food gonna be done. Trying to wake me out, because this will smell up your house. Like, for real. Like, do not get it twisted. This will smell up your house. Alright, y'all, I'm about to cut my onions up and then toss them in a pot. That's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for clicking on. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more great videos. Y'all go through my videos, you'll see I do a little bit of everything. Right now I'm about to make me a bowl of this stew and a grilled cheese sandwich and enjoy myself because that's what I do. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel. Share this video if you liked it. Comment down below. Whatever, doesn't matter. I respond back to all my people who comment. And again, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Make sure you hit the little bell to get notified whenever I post. Thank you guys.